When I'm around you, I notice something about myself. I notice something that I find funny because you open up a part of me that I don't usually share. I'm closed off. I don't want people to know my business, so I don't share it. Even though if I came across someone that I felt made sense for me to share my personals with, I would. Then I found you. It's how they feel about you. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, dependent on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. So this energy is someone who, they like to keep their business to themselves. Okay? They like, no, thank you. You don't need to know all that. This is a need to know basis. Okay? This is how this person's energy is. They're not about to be out here sharing personals with the public. They don't feel like that's the right move for them because that's not the move. Okay? That's how they feel, at least. So they don't. And now, just your energy alone, I meant to say I heard. It started with your smile, okay? So this person really connected to you when you smiled. It was like the first connection, okay? Then they smiled, but they were smiling, but they didn't know if they should smile because they didn't know if you were smiling. It was something awkward in that moment for this person. But you were already smiling, so your smile made them smile. If they didn't smile on the outside, they smiled on the inside because they was taken aback by that smile. Like, ooh, hey, wait a minute. You made my heart skip a beat, baby. You made my heart skip a beat. Okay? So that's the energy that I'm feeling from this person. And, you begin to speak to them, cordially. Hello, how you doing? Let me see. And then they're like, you know what? I could talk to you. You cool. Like, you cool. We could talk about things. Like, I feel okay. I feel like it's all right. I don't feel like I need to have my guard up with you. And this person usually feels that way. So to not feel that way, it lightened their heart. And it gave them a new perspective that they didn't really have before. Just because they know people could be real cutthroat, Certain people, you don't want to talk to them about your personals. Because a lot of people, they're not loyal. We talked about this before. A lot of people are not loyal. They do things for clout. They start pulling people's cards off the strength of wanting some type of false attention. Because the people they get attention from don't even matter either way. So what are they really doing here is the problem. Now, with you, they don't feel that fake, phony, masked energy with you. So they're open to speak to you about topics that they usually don't bring up about themselves. And through conversation with you, your conversations bring them nostalgia, and I will always tell you that is a gift. When you're connecting with somebody and they're able to pass along nostalgia to you, and in this case, this was you for them, and they may have done that for you too. However, this is really about how they felt being in your presence. You gave them nostalgia. That is a gift to remember the good old days, okay? Because these days are a little crooked, okay? We all know that they're crooked. Now, we make the best of them. We're not going to be Debbie Downers, are we? Okay? However, it's a challenge. Let's just be real about it, okay? It's a challenge because a crooked world with crooked people is crazy. That's crazy. It's like we're walking upside down on the ceiling. It's just like, what is really going on here? Okay. Now, it's this sense of them feeling like they're with a real person. I just heard it's a real boy. Who said that? Pinocchio? I think that's what they said in Pinocchio. It's a real boy. It's a real girl. Love a boy. Love a girl. Okay. I haven't said that in a while. I like that. That felt good to me. Okay. So, yeah, this person feels like they can actually connect with a real person with real thoughts of their own. Wow. Nowadays, that's like foreign, and that's wild that I'm saying it and it's true. Make sure you have your own thoughts. Okay, work on that. If you feel like you've just been gravitating to the thoughts of others and you don't really have, you feel like you don't have the ability, or that you're losing your ability to formulate your own thoughts, work on that. Think about something, a challenging topic, and think about ways to resolve it. Little things like that. Just do some exercises, some brain exercises on yourself, okay? Because you need your brain. You have to use that thing to keep it. Otherwise, you could lose it. And that's a very important organ, okay, that we have. We have it for a reason, so we're meant to use it. When you don't use it, you lose it. Even if you don't use your talents, you feel like you don't even have them anymore because you forget. It was like that for me when it came to my drawing. I'm an artist. I'm a creator. But for many years, I had stopped, And when I started again, it was there. It was still there, but I felt like it was gone. I was actually nervous to pick up the pencil because it was like, oh no, do I still know how to do this? I don't know if I do. But one day, I finally found the courage to actually do it instead of looking at the pen and paper and then saying, oh, maybe later. And I finally did it. So just in case you guys are in that that touch and go type energy, maybe not, maybe so type energy, push yourself into the direction that you know you want to go, regardless of the turnout. You got to do it. You just got to do the thing. If you don't do it, you never will. Okay? So you just got to go. Now back to the main message. You feel like, okay, this person feels like you make them want to go. You make them want to express themselves in ways that they just felt like they couldn't because people be fake. They be putting on masks all the time. Yes, I said masks all the time. Okay? So, you're like a breath of fresh air. Okay? You are like a herbal remedy to their auric field. Okay? I heard you acupunctured their auric field, but in a good way because it was medicinal. The experience is medicinal with you. And they still trust you. They also don't regret telling you. They're not going to regret sharing information with you. They're going to want to tell you more. They just want to open up to you. That's what it feels like. So it's like a mutual thing. It's a good thing. So if you deem this type of energy as suitable for you in your life, on your journey, drop it down in the comments below. I declare this is my future love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you feel my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. If you would like to book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyrose.org. And also, you could join the membership here on YouTube for additional content. I did post 2 videos, as well as a sneak peek that I did release to the public. So, for those who are not a member yet, to see what type of content is on the other side, darling. All right. Sending my love to y'all. See you in the next one.